Archangel Michael says, this is going to shake you to your core. There's a silent agreement that has been sealed in whispers, away from your ears, without your consent. And the person you've been dreaming of, the one who holds your heart, is now trapped in its shadow, hesitating on a love that was once unshakable. This isn't about a simple misunderstanding or petty drama. It's about someone close to you, someone you trusted, who made a decision without telling you, a decision that shifted the entire future of your love story. Your soulmate didn't plan to doubt you, but now they're unsure whether they're building something real, or walking into a trap. You felt it, haven't you? The sudden change in their energy, the awkward silences, the conversations that feel like walls instead of doors. Your heart hasn't been playing tricks on you. Something invisible has crept between you and your forever person, and it has a name: betrayal. Before you were told, the plan was already in motion. A friend or a family member acted in their own interest, making choices that impact you deeply. And your soulmate, who once looked at you like the world, is now seeing fog where there used to be clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, your name was mentioned in this deal, and not in a way that honored your truth. This wasn't a move to help you, it was a move to control the direction of your future. The moment your back was turned, a conversation happened that rewrote your path without your approval. They whispered things to your soulmate that made them question if you were really ready. They fed lies, half-truths, and doubts into their heart, not out of malice toward your love, but out of selfishness. And now, instead of holding your hand tightly, your soulmate is quietly pulling away. They're not telling you everything. They're smiling with their lips but crying with their heart. They want to believe in you like they used to, but a new version of you was painted in their mind by someone you once called family. It started small. A suggestion. A doubt. Just in case. But then it grew. And now your soulmate is in deep conflict, torn between what they felt and what they've been told. Type Amen to get blessing 447. They replay the things they've heard in their mind late at night, even when you're sleeping next to them. They keep wondering, was this true all along? They want to ask you, but they're afraid of what your answer might be. That's why the air feels heavy when you talk. That's why they're avoiding future plans and deflecting deep conversations. It's not that they don't love you, it's that someone made them fear their own heart. This person who interfered isn't a stranger. They wear a familiar face. They've been pretending to support your love but secretly believe you don't deserve it. And they planted this seed not because of jealousy, but because of their own fear of being left behind in your happiness. They knew your soulmate listened to them. They took advantage of that bond. And now, your love, the love you fought so hard for, is dangling over a cliff. Type Amen to get blessing 729. Archangel Michael says, this message is your divine warning and your sacred chance to reclaim what's yours. You cannot sit silently anymore. You must awaken to what has been done behind your back, because your future depends on it. The enemy didn't come with a sword, they came with a smile and a secret. And their goal was to make your soulmate hesitate long enough to ruin everything. Your soulmate is confused, not cruel. They didn't choose this, they were influenced. And now, they're watching your every move, trying to decide what's real and what was planted. You might notice them testing you more. Watching how you respond when you're annoyed. asking odd questions about your past. They're searching for proof that what they were told was wrong. But unless you act soon, the distance will widen. They will retreat further into fear. And the bond you cherished could turn into a memory you ache for. Type Amen to get blessing 118. There is still time. But it is short. Your soulmate still dreams about the future you spoke of, the life you planned, the travels, the nights in each other's arms. They're just waiting for something louder than the lie. Something stronger than the doubt. Something real. You must become that. Speak from your soul, not your mind. Let them see you, the real you, not the version someone else painted. There's more. The deal made behind your back may involve finances, movement, or relocation. It might have to do with where you live, where you work, or what's expected of your future. Someone made it seem like you had no real plan. They suggested your soulmate could do better, be safer, find more stability. It wasn't said in direct words. But it was said enough to cast shadows on your love. Type Amen to get blessing 884. You'll feel anger rise, but don't let it poison you. The enemy would love for you to explode and prove their point. But your power is in calm truth. Bring light to what was done in the dark. Ask for clarity, not conflict. Speak to your soulmate's heart, not their wounds. They want to believe in you. They just don't know if it's safe anymore. But the moment you show them the truth they knew before the lie, they will remember who you are. Archangel Michael says, your love story was not meant to end like this. But a test has come to see how you will fight for your destiny. This is your chance to rewrite the ending. To reclaim your forever. To show that your love cannot be broken by whispers or hidden agendas. Type Amen to get blessing 654. There will be a moment, very soon, where your soulmate will bring something up, perhaps lightly, perhaps hesitantly. It will seem like a passing comment, but it will be your window. Don't dismiss it. Don't walk away. That moment will be the key to unraveling what was planted. They are hoping you'll give them a reason to doubt the lie. But if you ignore that moment, the seed may take deeper root. This has already affected how they speak to their family. How they post on social media. How they respond to compliments. Their energy is shifting because they don't know where to stand anymore. But love is not something they can forget. They are holding back tears when you're not watching. They still see your face in every future dream. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They never wanted to stop loving you. But they were made to believe that forever with you comes with risk. That maybe they'll suffer, settle, or sink. But this is the lie. And the one who sold it to them, they're watching closely now, hoping their plan succeeds. But their fear is your sign. Because only those afraid of your light try to dim it. Only those who see your strength try to destroy your stability. You will soon know who it was. Their mask will slip. And when it does, don't respond with fire, respond with grace. That's how you protect what's yours. That's how you secure your forever. Type Amen to get blessing 301. Your soulmate is still yours in spirit. The bond is still alive. But the pause in their heart has become a wall. This wall is built of silence, doubt, and what they haven't said. And if you don't step in now, that wall may become permanent. Archangel Michael says, this storm was not sent to destroy your love, but to strengthen it. If you rise through this, your relationship will reach a level it has never seen before. But if you wait too long, if you stay silent too long, then someone else's lie becomes your reality. The clock is ticking. The decision is near. And heaven is watching. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Tonight, before you sleep, speak their name with love. Not with anger. Not with blame. Pray for their clarity. Their peace. Their courage to step away from what they've been told and return to what they've always felt. Let them feel you even in your silence. Let your love echo through their confusion. Let your truth be louder than the false story. You didn't come this far to lose this. You didn't survive your heartbreaks to be defeated by one lie. You are stronger than that. You are chosen for this battle. And the angels are fighting beside you. Type Amen to get blessing 212. The enemy will panic soon. They'll see that the truth is surfacing. They may even try another trick, another whisper, another seed. But you will rise. You will protect what is sacred. And your soulmate will choose you, not because you begged, but because they remembered. This story is not over. This heartbreak is not the end. This delay is not a denial. Archangel Michael says, you are not alone in this. You are being guided, protected, and uplifted. And the truth? It will rise. And when it does, your forever will begin again, this time stronger, deeper, and fully awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 363. They'll look at you again, but this time with fresh eyes, eyes no longer clouded by manipulation. Your voice will break the spell, but it must come from your soul, not your pain. Speak to them like they're still yours, because deep down, they are. This secret deal wasn't made to just delay your relationship, it was meant to dismantle it. The person who did it thought they were clever. They didn't think the truth would ever surface, but they forgot one thing: what is done in secret will always echo in spirit. Your soulmate is receiving those echoes. That's why they're feeling restless. They can sense something isn't right, but they're trying to be loyal to all sides, and that's what's tearing them apart. They were told they had to choose between love and logic. But your love was never illogical. It was real. It still is. But this interference made it seem unstable. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself now. A confrontation is coming, and it will not be comfortable. Your soulmate will soon say something that will test your heart. But when they speak, it will not be to hurt you, it will be a cry for clarity. If you react with bitterness, they'll retreat again. If you respond with love, you'll pull them back to you. The one who interfered knows their time is short. They can feel the weight of guilt beginning to press on their chest. That's why they're acting more erratically, trying to speed up the collapse. But they've underestimated your resilience. They've underestimated divine justice. They don't realize that you were chosen for this love, and that the heavens will not let it fall apart that easily. The truth is already unraveling. Even without you saying a word, your soulmate is noticing the inconsistencies. Type Amen to get blessing 626. That person's words don't add up. The timelines don't match. The emotion behind their warning seems fake now. And that's all because your energy is beginning to clear the air. But you must be strong now. You're not just saving a relationship. You're healing a heart that was almost stolen by fear. This will not be fixed in a day. But every day you show your light, the grip of the lie weakens. Soon, your soulmate will reach a breaking point. And they will either walk into your arms, or away from everything they've been told. What they need to know is that you are still a safe place. That despite the confusion, your love never changed. That even in silence, you were still fighting for them. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The one who made the deal will lose something far greater than they imagined, your trust. Because you may forgive them, but your spirit will never see them the same. They thought they were protecting your soulmate. But they were only protecting their own fears, insecurities, and regrets. They tried to rewrite your love story using ink made from lies. But the pages are tearing, and the truth is bleeding through. Your soulmate may cry when it all comes out. Not because of you, but because they will realize they almost let something real die. And you will be the one who held on when everyone else let go. That is power. That is purpose. That is divine love. Type Amen to get blessing 377. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is preparing a reset for your love. But you must walk with courage through the fire of this moment. The tears you cry now are not wasted. They are watering the future. A garden of understanding, passion, and union waits on the other side. You'll look back at this one day, holding their hand, and you'll both say, we almost lost this, but we didn't. Even though your soulmate is distant now, they still check your messages twice. They still look at old photos. They still feel the pull, even when they deny it. Because the bond you created wasn't made by man. It was written before time. And no secret deal can unwrite what heaven sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 293. Tonight, light a candle. Whisper their name with hope, not pain. This small act will carry your voice through realms they cannot see. There's power in intention. And your love is powerful enough to crush lies, dissolve manipulation, and rebuild trust. Your soulmate will come to you, not out of guilt, but out of knowing. They'll remember how you laughed together. How you loved without fear. How you held them when they felt unworthy. The person who tried to destroy this may try one last time. But it will backfire. Because now, your soulmate is beginning to see clearly. This spiritual fog is lifting. And when it does, they'll feel ashamed they ever believed anything but you. Type Amen to get blessing 818. And when they return, because they will. They'll be softer, more honest, more open. Don't push them. Let the healing happen at its pace. You will feel the shift. The air will be lighter. The conversations will flow again. The kisses will carry meaning again. But for now, you must trust the process. You must believe that what was meant for you is still unfolding. Archangel Michael says, your strength will carry this through. And your soulmate, once uncertain, will soon be sure, because of the light only you give. And when that happens, the secret deal made behind your back will collapse. truth will rise. And your love will bloom like never before. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Your soulmate is already feeling the cracks in the false story. They can no longer pretend they don't miss the way you made them feel safe without asking for perfection. Their hesitation isn't born from a lack of love, it's born from a manipulated doubt that is slowly losing its power. Each time they think of leaving for good, something stops them. A memory. A scent. A dream. The universe is still pulling them back toward you, because what you two share wasn't built in the physical, it was woven by divine hands. And now, as the truth begins to rise, their heart is beginning to rebel against the lie. The whisper of your love is louder than the scream of that betrayal. Even if they don't say it yet, they know it deep down, they were wrong to doubt you. The one who made the deal hoped this would be the end. But they miscalculated your resilience and underestimated the soul contract between you and your person. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Soon, there will be a shift. A spiritual dream, a strange coincidence, a repeated number, a shared song. It will shake your soulmate to their core, waking them up from the trance they've been pulled into. They'll begin to see through the illusion. They'll feel the invisible strings that still tie them to your heart. And suddenly, the words spoken against you will feel like poison in their ears. They will crave your energy again, not just your presence, but your spirit. Your laugh, your quiet strength, your ability to love them even when they doubt themselves. And in that moment, their hesitation will dissolve like smoke. But it will only happen because you stood strong when everything inside you wanted to break. They will be proud of you, more than ever before. Because you didn't fight with fire. You fought with light. You let your love speak without needing to scream. Type Amen to get blessing 544. Archangel Michael says, the days ahead will reveal many faces. Some will apologize. Others will disappear. And one will return. This journey was allowed, not to destroy you, but to refine you. The heartbreak wasn't to break you, it was to awaken a deeper version of love that only trial can birth. What's coming will not resemble what was lost. It will be stronger, wiser, more protected. Your soulmate will confess soon. They will tell you about the doubts, the things they were told, the person who stepped in. Don't react with rage. React with knowing. You always knew someone was interfering. Now you'll finally hear the proof from their mouth. And when that happens, your only job will be to receive the truth with grace. Let it be the key that unlocks the next chapter, not a wound that keeps reopening. Type Amen to get blessing 177. They will weep, not because they don't love you, but because they almost let that love go. And you will hold them, not because they're perfect, but because your heart was made to carry both the fire and the healing. This was never about if you two would last. It was about how your love would survive betrayal, silence, and manipulation. Now you know. And soon, they will know. There's someone still watching, yes, the one who made the deal. They're waiting for your reaction. Hoping you'll ruin the recovery with bitterness. But your silence, your calm, your truth, that is what will dismantle their power. They've already begun to lose sleep. The guilt is building. Their influence is fading. Type Amen to get blessing 656. You have done the hardest part, holding on while being misunderstood. Loving through silence. Believing when everything pointed to doubt. The angels have recorded your tears. They know the hours you spent awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering why your soulmate suddenly seemed like a stranger. And now, the shift is here. Your soulmate will begin to show signs. More texts. Longer eye contact. Questions that feel like they're trying to reconnect. Let them come home. Don't rush it. Let each step back into your energy be an act of sacred healing. Archangel Michael says, your reward is not just in reunion. It's in how much you've grown. You're not the same person who began this journey. Now you love with vision. With discernment. With power. Type Amen to get blessing 111. And the next time someone tries to speak against you, your soulmate will not hesitate. They'll defend you, because now they know. They'll remember who you are. They'll recall every moment you stayed silent to protect their peace. Every time you held your tongue to avoid hurting them. They'll realize that no secret deal, no whispered words, no manipulation could change your love. And that will shake them. Deeply. Forever. This message came at the right time. Because your moment to restore and rise is near. Archangel Michael says, stand tall now. The clouds are clearing. The interference is falling away. And the blessing you've waited for is walking toward you with purpose. You are not broken. You are reborn. You are not forgotten. You are divinely seen. And the love story that almost ended, will now begin again. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's still one last thing you must know, beloved, the person who orchestrated this secret deal is afraid. Not because they fear you, but because they fear what will happen once your soulmate learns everything. And that moment is now approaching with divine speed. They've started sensing it. The ones who meddled are getting quiet. Less eye contact. Less interaction. Because their energy knows judgment is coming, not from you, but from the truth itself. Your soulmate is beginning to awaken fully. They're replaying conversations, realizing what didn't make sense back then now does. The timelines, the contradictions, the sudden suggestions, all of it is unraveling. And at the center of that unraveling is you, glowing with unwavering love, while the storm attempts to rage one last time around you. Type Amen to get blessing 233. There will come a night very soon, where you will both sit in silence. It might not be planned. It might not even begin as a serious moment. But your soulmate will open their heart. Their eyes will look heavy, and you'll feel it before they speak. And then, like a dam breaking, they will tell you what they heard, what was offered, what was promised if they stayed away from you. It will hurt. It will shock you. But it will also free you. Because you will know, without doubt, that the distance wasn't because you weren't enough, it was because someone made them believe you weren't enough. And the moment they say it out loud, the curse will break. Type Amen to get blessing 345. You will need to be ready for this moment. It will feel raw. But it will also be sacred. Your soulmate doesn't need punishment, they need anchoring. They need to know that your arms are still open, not because you're weak, but because you were always waiting on the truth. The storm that came to ruin you will become the story that restores you. The one who made that secret deal will have no place left to hide. Their intentions will be exposed. Their manipulation will come to light. And the very thing they feared the most, you rising into your divine relationship, will unfold before their eyes. Because heaven does not allow divine connections to be severed without resistance. And you have become the resistance. Type Amen to get blessing 499. Soon, you will wake up and feel it shift. The burden will lift. The silence will break. The air will change. And everything you've been silently praying for will begin to materialize. It starts small, a returned call, a sincere apology, a quiet, "I've been thinking about you." But each small moment becomes a thread that rewrites the tapestry of your connection. Don't rush. Let grace carry it. Let the healing be honest, not hurried. Your soulmate is coming back not as the same person who hesitated, but as the person who knows what they nearly lost and won't risk it again. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Archangel Michael says, this message was a divine alarm. It wasn't meant to scare you, it was meant to wake you. To remind you that even in silence, the heavens are roaring in your defense. Even when it felt like love was slipping through your hands, angels were holding the strings tighter than ever. This is the final stretch. The last echo of the interference. The last breath of the storm. What's ahead is reunion. Not just of bodies, but of souls. A bond that's seen war and survived. A love that was challenged by betrayal, but chosen again through truth. And a version of you that is no longer afraid of being abandoned, because you've learned how to stand in your worth even when you're walking alone. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Watch how fast things begin to move now. Watch how confessions come. How those who betrayed you start to slip out of your circle without explanation. Watch how your soulmate's eyes start to soften again. How their words become sweeter. How their love begins to regrow, this time on solid ground. They've chosen you, even if they haven't said it aloud yet. The divine is already preparing the space for your forever. All you must do is stay steady. Keep your heart clear. Keep your spirit open. The past cannot take from you what heaven has ordained for you. And what is coming, is something even you didn't dare to dream fully. Type Amen to get blessing 333.